Alrighty. Let's start with the big bad news of the week, unfortunately, the breaking news we referred to at the top of the show. Xbox Entertainment Studios, which is better known as the TV division, has been shut down as part of the massive restructure. Well, not restructure, just a bunch of layoffs. Let's not
sugarcoat
beat around the bush. Yeah. 18,000 jobs lost at Microsoft.
In the next 12 months.
Over the next year.
Yeah.
The bulk of them, 2/3 of them, 12-something thousand of them coming from the Nokia division that they just folded in, buying them.
Oh, okay. Well,
that was sort of
the implication was that it was a lot of redundancy, sort of minimalization, right? And not exactly cutting down the core business.
Yeah, sadly, that seems to be always how it goes. We had it happen to us when our company got bought last year. It was like, well, redundant, like a bunch of
entire departments
tech
that we
guys.
have too.
It's like, well, sorry. So yeah, bad news. But I'm pretty surprised by this. I mean, because this whole TV thing was a big push for them. Like they wanted to build a, Netflix-esque.
There was a montage of their press conference of somebody just saying TV.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like we've all seen the video that went viral on YouTube where it's just intercut of all of them talking about TV. But even that, they announced, exclusive content for Halo. That was, I guess the idea was that it was supposedly supposed to be exclusive to the Xbox platform and their distribution, but that wasn't going to be we now know that's not the case, but that seemed to be the aim that they were taking with Xbox Entertainment Studios. To see that it's been closed is kind of a...
I think this is just another, obviously a very drastic, but another step in the of Microsoft getting away from what was originally pitched as that all-in-one entertainment thing that also happens to play video games, towards the this is a video game box that does have some functionality outside of games, but this is for video games.
Yeah, I mean that I talked on the show, what was it, I guess maybe I don't even remember when that was, a couple months ago now, 2-3 months ago, where they had an event here in San Francisco where they sort of gave us the it was like the upfronts for Xbox, where they sort of talked us through the whole lineup of programming, and there were a few interesting shows in there. In fact, one of them, the Every Street United, the soccer thing, aired. That happened. So I don't, we'll see if any of the rest of them make it. But I don't know how far along any of them might have been, if any of them are done.
Maybe the soccer thing was way below expectations. I mean, I'm sure this was planned before that aired, though.
Sure, but even like one bad performance from a show shouldn't be the nail in the coffin,
no, certainly
right?
not.
The big question that everyone is going to have is what does this mean for Halo? What does this mean for the Spielberg Halo TV series?
Well, that's already coming.
Yeah,
that's already coming to cable, right?
Well, so that was, you're right, Marty. That was our first question. Reached out to Microsoft this morning, just before the show, actually. And we got a quote from them saying, led by 343 Industries, Halo Nightfall will be released this fall as part of the Master Chief Collection, and the Halo television series remains on track. Neither project is impacted. So Halo proving immune to the unfortunate situation happening down in Los Angeles at the Xbox Entertainment Studios facility.
Can we go over? So a lot of people know what the Halo television series is or going to be. But what's Halo Nightfall?
That's like the Forward Unto Dawn style episodic release. I don't know how many, if it's 4 parts, 5 parts, the way that Forward Unto Dawn was. Just, but it's
Forward Unto Dawn was cool.
It was. I liked it a lot. It debuts with Master Chief Collection, so that's your ticket to it in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna be seeing. It's public I'm gonna be at Comic-Con next week, and they're gonna be having a big panel on both the game itself and on Nightfall.
I would bet the farm that they'll show some sort of footage.
Yeah,
that's what you do at Comic-Con, right?
Definitely.
You show footage from your new TV thing.
And then my other question to you was, what does this mean for Quantum Break? Because that's the game that we know some of the storytelling is told through a television series.
Right.
Actually, I'm interested in that. I didn't even think about that.
So I haven't confirmed this 100%, but to the best of my knowledge, the Quantum Break stuff is all part of Quantum Break. You're going to watch that TV within the game, not within, not externally off of Xbox.
It's like
TV.
a Remedy joint. It's not
exactly
it's not an Xbox original.
To the best of, I'm pretty sure that it is part of their development budget, and it is all exactly.
So it would be like
thing.
ostensibly in Metal Gear 4, instead of watching a half-hour cutscene this game would shift over to like a half-hour episode of a TV show. Yeah,
I don't understand Quantum Break at all. What that game is, what it's going to play like.
I think we're gonna. They've already said before E3.
Oh,
we're
yeah,
gonna.
I wasn't sure if I could actually.
Yeah, you're gonna be there.
Am I gonna get fired? Yeah, I'm gonna be at Gamescom as well. And we know they definitely said, Quantum Break was not gonna be at E3, but we're gonna have a huge presence at Gamescom.
They had that whole trailer for that.
Yeah. So, I mean, a lot of us are still like, we have that initial look, and we're like, well, this is cool looking, but I don't know what it is or what kind of a game this is. So, I'm really excited. Especially, I mean, Remedy is awesome.
Yeah, Remedy, I trust.
Yeah, I mean,
so I guess final question on this topic. I mean, how excited were you guys or not for the Xbox TV stuff? Was it something you were looking forward to now that it's pretty well not going to happen? Are you completely indifferent to it?
I'm honestly, I hate people losing jobs, but I wasn't that excited for it, if only because more and more people are getting into this TV race, and I'm just getting to this point where it's just like there's too many. I have too many shows on my not only like. Aside from like HBO and AMC, but now like there's Netflix shows worth watching.
Hulu.
I mean, there's Hulu originals. There's Yahoo is now bringing back Community. Amazon has their originals. At a certain point, it's like everyone's trying to get the same. You get a piece of this pie.
Right.
There's only so much pie to go around. Yeah. I also really want pie right now.
That said, I mean,
now
I use my Xbox as it stands now mostly to watch media. Like, there's not a lot of games that I play on it. I'm kind of just waiting for the Master Chief Collection. So I'm kind of ambivalent about hearing that the platform itself as a distribution platform for television is going to be shut down just because, I liked the idea of having exclusive content to a platform that I use all the time in my living room. Mm-hmm. And, like there is this kind of mad race to produce exclusive or original content and distribute it on your platform so it's more vertically integrated. But, like, the way I look at it, the more of those that there are around, the better the content's going to be, and platforms are driven by content. Right. So, like, if you have good shows, then people are going to watch your network. Like you see this
AMC.
With
Nobody
AMC,
gave a crap
HBO,
about AMC
exactly.
10 years ago,
yeah,
right?
All
now
of a sudden
Walking
with
Dead,
Mad Men and Breaking Bad.
Yeah, and like they're now in a position where, if they are able to sort of chop off their cable ties, they could presumably be their own little production studio and distribution vertical where they could offer subscription-based stuff and make way more money than they do from cable splits.
And the thought always is that if one of these Xbox originals it was not likely, but if one of them happened to be Breaking Bad or Downton Abbey in terms of critical acclaim, then you're bringing in this entire new audience to your video game platform.
And I think that's the part that I'm sort of sad about is like they have franchises that could be those series, right? Like a Halo series. I know what that looks like in my head.
With that Walking Dead audience.
Exactly. Like people,
did you see Halo this week? Holy crap.
Yeah. Like whether or not you can adapt a sprawling, epic sci-fi for television, that's one thing. But like I personally don't think you can do it. You're just too limited on budget and time. But that's a property that you could very well market to an audience that is a big audience. Like the Xbox audience is huge. And presumably make some really good content and get a lot of people to watch it, and then further other content the same way. So it kind of sucks to see that may not be in their future, but at least we'll get a little bit of Halo.
I'm just bummed we're never going to get that Blinks 3-camera sitcom with a laugh track, live studio audience.
Written by Louis C.K.
Yeah. Oh, man. I can get behind all of this.
All right. So, best wishes to all those that are affected at Microsoft, and hopefully they'll get to make awesome content elsewhere.
Yeah,
absolutely.